Hello. Right off, does anybody know if their Switch also just got an update? Because, like, I think I killed one of my bots. And I'm trying to rectify that, hopefully. That's why the stream's taken so long to get going. I killed one of my bots right before I started this, and I can't get it to come back up, and I don't know what I did. Arsenons didn't. Semi-reassuring. Items. harshly. That set to true. Event flags. Save, file, export save. All right, let's hope this works this time. If not, we will move on. That's awkward, because I'm not playing it on another console. We best save that one and shut it off. Yes. I am not playing it on another console, I assure you. Goodness gracious. What is going on with this thing? Well, we're about to watch Brasquay remod a Switch in real time and figure out what the heck's wrong with it. Replace. Replace. Hopefully that did that right. Eject. Click clack, noted nods, it's all coming together. Yeah, for some reason when I'm trying to boot up this Switch, it's just going to a black screen and isn't booting up Atmosphere because this Switch somehow had a random update, and maybe I missed this one when I did the rest of my bots, and for some reason it was still working. No idea. Welcome to Brasscoin's boring stream of watching Pokemon Diamond, listening to jammin' music. Hey, Avery. Ah, there we go. Finally turns on. You know, it is working, which is good, but now I need to turn it off so I can get to work even better. I guess that entirely depends on which one. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Maybe it's my fault for trying to jerry-rig a Darkrai event in here. Oh. Helps if I plug it in. And... okay, so that's not happy. I mean, it does help. Okay, config. That means we're gonna have to delete config. Atmosphere has been replaced. Hopefully that's it. My kid is really not happy right now. It depends on what you mean by the berry glitch. Yeah, for some reason when I booted this one down and then booted it back up, it said there was an update, so I said, well, I got the latest firmware, I might as well update it. I don't know why it's not behaving correctly. Oh, what the heck? Oh, maybe it's the wrong edition of Foos. Let's try that. Oh yeah, you definitely can get bad eggs easily in Gen 3. I just can't believe this is taking freaking a half hour to get this going. This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm saving any time at this point. Okay, we're booting up. That's a plus. Okay, we're doing better. It's working. I think I figured out my issue. Let's see if I did it correctly. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Sapphire. Hands down. Easily. Welcome back, Kingsguard. I am probably back, I think. Although, the benefit for me taking the time to do this is going to be way outweighed by my screaming child over there, who is having a freaking meltdown for no good reason. Oh ho ho ho! What was that? I don't know what I did, but it worked. I may or may not be going to Darkrai's Island here. Okay, we'll be back in a second. I do immensely apologize for the length of this. I'm going to go calm him down. Alright, he's semi-calm. I have all of my hands that I need. And we have a not working doodad for some reason. Very, very interesting. Let's see why we don't have it working. Oh, I didn't know I could do it double. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Done. Cool. Now I just need to navigate this really, really small screen that's very wonkily shaped. Okay. Oh my gosh. This one is so much different. Hey, Saku, welcome. This stream has been pure technical difficulties, and hopefully it'll pay off. At first, I didn't set the event flag right, so we had some issues there. It's also going to be extremely funny if that one ends up being shiny, but, you know, technical issues aside, at least there's some bopping music, and yeah, we'll see. Three switches this time. This was the goal. Now I get to relearn my button mappings. Because doing it with this controller is insanely not great. And unfortunately, my wife does not have a Switch Pro controller, I don't think. So, that took 30 minutes to get started. That means it needs to get through like 50 encounters to make it worth its while, or 100 encounters rather. Are we gonna get this shiny tonight? I hope so. Hey, if this doesn't work, I already know what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna make a fourth one. We'll just put my face right in the middle of the 4 screens and cover up everything but, and we'll go for broke. I don't care. We'll go to 4 switches if we have to. Okay, apparently that switch froze. That's interesting. We ending in 3? Yes, we are. Why are you not behaving, controller? Try using 3 Wavebird controller receivers. Oh my gosh. Professor Rex, I saw that video, and like, I am so jealous of his 16 GameCubes he used with 1 Wavebird controller. Like, I kind of want to do it, but not for shiny hunting, but kind of doing it for shiny hunting. I just think that would be so cool. Ironically enough, I do have another Nintendo GameCube on its way. This one's coming from Japan. I got that sick orange Nintendo GameCube. Pokemon player. The disc for it, a copy of Japanese Pokemon Coliseum and the Celebi bonus disc, and I also got Pokemon Emerald coming in Japanese, and I'll need to get a copy of Pokemon Platinum or something in Japanese. And at that point, we're gonna get some shiny Celebi, or not shiny Celebi, that's shiny locked. We're gonna get some Celebi going on, legitimate Agato Celebi, just because I want to have it for the collection. And I'm going to be doing a stream where I replay through Pokemon Coliseum, but it's Pokemon, but I can't read. Ageto is the trainer name for owning Celebi. And Merc2 and El Papi Malu, welcome. What's so special about the orange GameCube? It's freaking orange. That's basically it. And it's Japanese, so that's basically the gist. I'm also like really looking for one of the GameCube monitors, the screen attachment for the GameCube. I ordered a Wavebird controller and receiver for the GameCube, so I do have the complete GameCube setup after I get that screen, I hope. Good thing you don't like the color orange. I mean, it's not the indigo one. I mean, I do need to get an indigo GameCube. I have a silver one right now. I originally owned a black one, but due to life, I no longer have that one. My favorite Wii game? Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can't have a favorite Wii game unless it is Wii Sports. Like, that's the only good game on the Wii. Don't forget Link's crossbow training. Yes, 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 absolutely. Playing some Team Fortress 2. I just realized I am starving. You accidentally bought Coliseum the same day as me? Never beat it? I bought Coliseum a while back. And then rebought it like yesterday. Either Pokemon Heart Gold or Pokemon White 2. That one was really expensive. That one cost me 150. I think both of them cost me 150. And I don't think we know if the Mewtwo is shiny locked yet. Yeah, I love Pokemon Coliseum, and it's gonna be fun and chaotic to play through that in Japanese and not be able to read a thing. Like, I'm so excited for that. Do it, Avery. Do it. You won't regret it. You might, but, I mean, it's an amazing game, I think. Not as great as the original, but XD Gale of Darkness was pretty lit. With the legendary birds. It really does take from the Orange Island adventures and the Pokemon 2000 and all that. Like, it's really cool how inspired it is by the original movies and anime series. You bought it for 270? Jeez, not even mine was that expensive. I think I picked mine up for 170. Or maybe that was just the bonus disc itself. That might have been just the bonus disc now that I think on it. I need string cheese. You got your copies when they came out? I, too, got my copy when the game came out. I also accidentally managed to get a copy of the bonus disc for Jirachi. Had no idea what it was. Like, I accidentally got it because I just happened to go and buy Coliseum pretty close to its launch date, and I guess it was XD Gale of Darkness that the bonus disc came with. Or something like that. I don't know how I got the disc, but I just got it when I bought one of the copies of the game. And then my stupid self sold it on eBay for 10 bucks. Oh, Mirror B's battle music is fire. It's almost as good as this Maze remix. And yes, I'm aware I'm eating string cheese like a savage. I could play 4 Switches at once with just my hands, Arsenon. He seems to be doing better. Still got a bit of a runny nose and a sour attitude, but he's alright. Arsenon, I think the general internet consensus is the string cheese was meant to be pulled apart. And if you eat it like just biting it, you're a savage. At least that's what I've been told. I just don't dare take down another bot to try to set up another Switch for me to hunt with. Because at that point, like, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to have another half-hour delay. You having fun over there, kid? Sure sounds like it. Could you please be shiny? That would be lovely. No, he's happy as can be. Yeah, talking about you. Since, as you guys can hear, he's in his jumper, he's pretty stoked about that. Skygams, I don't think that's mathematically possible. Then again, it might be. Yeah, it's possible. No thanks, Arsenon. I think that'll be worse odds than Jirachi. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen the movie. Yeah, it's a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of people were hating on Chris Pratt for the voice acting, but like, I thought he did a good job. A decent job anyways. Arsante, welcome. Oh my gosh, David, that would be amazing. Oh, Jack Black slayed that song, Arsenon. Especially in the music video. Yoshi was, like, alluded to, wasn't he? Briefly. Hey, Mr. Twirtles, welcome. I like Ruby Swirl's idea. I get the shiny this stream, period. I hope I get it soon, too. I just hoping for Luigi to wind up at the mansion. Same. I love the idea, though, like, that Nintendo is secretly trying to create, a Marvel-level cinematic universe with, all of these creatures and characters to form Super Smash Brothers. Like, that would be insanely cool, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. I'll say your lawn mowing job is going good, Avery, if you were able to drop 270 on a Pokemon Coliseum game. Egad! Love Professor Egads. He's so cool. The extra 30 was for the DLC. Hey, best of luck making 80 bucks a day in the winter. That'd be something else. Baby Coin has a cough, as you can hear. Other than that, he's happy, healthy, bouncy, and energetic. Honestly, though, we were expecting to have a cough around this time of year. They're starting to harvest grain and stuff. I have a really bad grain allergy. Makes it really hard for me to breathe. So if he has my allergy issues, we were expecting him to be choked up this time of year. You shiny hunted Dialga in about 100 or something resets? Oh my gosh, that is so not cool. But very awesome for you. Mine was 5,800. Same, Angles. The night screen is really tweaking me out here. I usually approach the legend 12 times, and if still no shiny, I just don't care. Giving shiny luck. Well, I'm accepting shiny luck. No, but this bottom left screen is Switch is sure taking forever to work itself out. Well, Arsenon, I think we can safely say I'm devoted to the hunt. If reset multiple times is when I got a shiny Spiritomb. Epic. I remember the Spiritomb glitch back when BDSP first came out. That was fun. The only shiny hunt you'll be doing is shiny Arceus. Well, good news is, on this save file, or when I go to hunt Arceus, I'll have 3 switches ready to go. Because I don't think I can go back to 2 at this point. Thomas J. Darkrai invented Darkrai when he scared children. No, but one thing's for sure. If doing 2 controllers at one time with one hand didn't make me feel like a piano player, doing 3 definitely does. You named it EP? Not bad. And no, I do not know how to play the piano, but I am just spamming A. Oh my gosh, my Sprigatito hunt is going insane right now. I still haven't found my 3rd one that I've been looking for. And I feel starters are on a whole different level with shiny odds. Like, I think that they have skewed egg odds. Arsenon knows how to play piano. Nice. Not something I ever had the aptitude for. Which is sad because I can play by ear, and I hear that if you do that, you can do really well with music. Just would rather play video games. But yeah, I can't read sheet music to save my life, or at least I couldn't for the longest time. I was really good at playing the trumpet, though, back in the day. My band teacher, like, had me go for parent-teacher conference one year, and he's like, talking to my mom, he's like, yeah, does your kid practice the trumpet while he's at home? Does he practice his instrument? He's like, well, yeah, he practices for 2 hours every day. He's like, really? We only asked him to practice for 1. Well, any ideas why he's not getting any better? And she's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, he's been at first trumpet, second chair the entire school year. I mean, he worked up to it within a month, but he hasn't surpassed the first trumpet first chair yet. And he turns to me and he's like, any idea why that is? I was like, well, I can't read sheet music. And he just had the most dumbfounded look on his face, wondering how this was my first year as a band player, a trumpet player, in band, and I am sitting where I'm sitting, but can't read sheet music. I was like, yeah, I skipped band the first 2 years that everybody else did it, and that's when they taught us how to read sheet music. I can't read it. So I sit to the right of the best player in the band, and I copy his finger movements. Whatever he plays, I play, and I copy, and I just memorized finger positions. And instead of notes, I had numbers written down, like trumpets have 3 buttons, or 3 valves, so in like where the C would be, I would write 0, or 1 and 3, or 1 and 2, or, you know, some combination of that. It's like, yeah, can't read it. That moment when the teacher wishes they could fire the students. That's funny. Yeah, so I can play by ear, but the reason why the piano isn't a breeze for me is I have no interest in memorizing the keys. They all look the same to me. Like, I can find center C, but I will lose it when I start playing. Hey, have a good one, Avery. Dropped his binky. For a second you heard, oh no. If you didn't break your finger before starting to play piano, you're doing it wrong. See you when you get back, Mimikyu. Nah, he says mama and papa and, well, I guess dada. We've kind of got him saying baba. Simpler words. I think his first word, technically, you know, aside from mama and dada, I think it was cat. He can say cat. And, like, he knows. And that's how we know, that it's more of his first word. It wasn't just a passive, like, mumbling, Like, he watched the cat walk across and was just like, cat. Cat. And, like, it sounds like sometimes he can say kitty cat, and it comes across as kitty cat. But, like, he does it when the cat walks across, and he can see it. So, like, we know he knows what that word means. You heard Baby K say, oh no. Baba secretly means Pikachu. Perhaps. I did have him watching the 3 Pokemon movies last night after the stream got over. Oh yeah, Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon 2000, and Pokemon the third movie. I need to get a hold of Pokemon Forever. That's the next one we gotta watch. But, like, can I just say, hearing the Pokemon Johto theme in those movies was so great. Well, I guess the third movie. Or maybe it was the second movie. I feel like it was the second movie. But it was probably the third. That would make more sense. Yes. Master. Everybody wants to be a master. Make the way to the top of the hill. Something like that. I don't know the actual lyrics right off. I don't think that's right. I think I quadruple tapped that. The clone battle was nice. I'm trying to remember if, like, that was actually the first movie. Like, I've heard rumors that the first movie was actually a lot different. And that they, did a edit to the movie and call it the first movie. Your first shiny was Iron Bundle? Nice. Well, we've officially got 100 encounters down. And I can say for a half-hour delay, this bot was worth the time investment. Like, we've been streaming an hour and 10 minutes. We got 100 encounters. That's usually par for the course. So I think it was a worthwhile investment of time. Gonna have to take him out of his bouncer here in a second, though, probably after this encounter, and see if we can get him to stop yelling, because arguably that's really annoying. Or if we're lucky, he'll crash out for his pre-bed nap. You have your whole team planned out for the SV DLC. There you go. Three, 5, 55. Maybe. Like I was saying, I don't think that one's mathematically possible. Because right now we're at 3505. And if we're counting by threes, it can't land on 55. But I mean, if one of these gets delayed, we might be able to. I don't know, but I hate Ambipom. Like, I hate it with a passion. I hate how fat and balloon-like its hands are. It bothers me. Like, Apom, perfect. Perfection. It could grab stuff with its hands and, you know, do what it needed to do. But the fact that Ambipom has two tail hands that couldn't possibly grip anything, it just bothers me. You found Shiny Lechonk after your tutorial? Epic. I don't see why Eldegoss can't be in the DLC. Not wanting it, then Shiny's like, you sure? That's awesome, Arsenon. I don't know if Rillaboom's technically in... Well, maybe it is. I haven't messed around with those starters. Well, we're gonna see how well this works out. I was never a fan of the elemental monkeys, personally. Paradox Honedge be a lightsaber? Yes, absolutely, and this needs to happen now. It's a hidden baby coin. He's not hidden, he's right here. Just getting him to not grab at one of the 3 controllers is going to be the hard part for the stream, I think. Grabs brick. I got your Evo Stone right here, Primate. Oh, that's great. Ooh, I got 2 notifications from eBay. Ah, my Wavebird controller has finally shipped. Love that. It's because Primate needed an Evo for so long, and we finally were able to get a fighting ghost type Pokemon. So like it was just 2 things in the universe coming together. You're gonna show everybody you know how to clap? There you go. Yes. Or like, even Confusion is technically a normal type move, so it shouldn't affect ghost type Pokemon. There should be an evolution that involves low affection. Although, like, how do you get your Pokemon to not like you? It would either evolve instantly upon being caught, or you have to, like, faint it several times and feed it, like, the worst berries possible. Feed it only herbs, yeah. Or I was going to burnt poffins. Feed it burnt poffins. Ash Simulator, your starter hates you. Dude, you're not playing the game. Come on now. But I wanna play. Congratulations, your Eevee hates you. It evolved into Grimion. He did get mad after being told he's not playing the game. I didn't want to eat that, dude. Galarion. Yeah, it's his bedtime. Yeah, it is. What is going on with this game? Like, why are all these timings messed up? What even? All right. We're going to take a brief break here and see if we can get Baby Coin down for his bed. Get all that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so Baby Coin is currently in his playpen. If he starts freaking out again, I might have to put on the baby carrier so that he can be held and I can have my hands free. You put aside Skyward Sword and started Majora's Mask? I do not blame you for that decision. Majora's Mask is the pinnacle of Zelda. Not really. Like, it's just a really great game, in my opinion. You're welcome for the shiny Fennekin. Definitely should use a shiny Pokemon in your DLC team. Brass coin went to buy milk with baby coin. 35, 35. That would have been a cool one to find a shiny on. You're gonna hunt all of your DLC Pokemon to be shiny? That's gonna be a lot of hunting. Use a shiny Pawmot. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's what happened. There we go. Oh, come on. You will shiny hunt starter every region? Noble goal. The Elder Goron moves so slow. It does. It moves like ridiculously slow. Okay, one of these days I'm gonna figure out where I need to put that to be like on point. Like, it's just really weird because those two frames should be the exact same size, but they're not. There really isn't a way to make him not reset when you leave. But his spot will slowly change over time. Oh, well, that's super not helpful. Guess that's the best I'm getting. You don't have to get him to the temple. You just need to go and talk to his son and be told that he wants his dad, and then you go and unthaw him or thaw him out. And then he teaches you the song. But I have screwed up somewhere on my math counting, because 55 should not be possible. Because it should have been 502, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 23, 6, 9, 32, 35, 38, 41, 50. That's where I screwed up. 53. You can't get over the bridge. Just gotta do it slowly and kill the fox. Spirit Bomb energy for a shiny. Let's do it. Ring ding 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 ding. Shiny Arceus, as soon as I find Darkrai, then Giratina, then Shiny Arceus. I'm hoping that I can find Darkrai tonight so that I can find Giratina tomorrow. I feel like Giratina will be kind to me, as weird as that sounds. Oh, Shiny Giratina is awesome. I have a Shiny Giratina that I got in 487 resets on my copy of Pokemon Platinum. Super happy with that outcome. Very, very pleased. I am loving that dragons are spawning in Pokemon Go more frequently. So great. I might actually get my Noivern here pretty quick. I ended up getting a shiny Noibat, so now I can get a shiny Noivern. That's going to be cool. But I'm appreciative that Skrelp is spawning. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's my hope that I can do Darkrai tonight and then move on to Giratina and get it tomorrow. Like, I feel like with how much time I have available to me tomorrow, I should be able to do it just fine. Skrelp is just a Calosian horsey. I mean, yeah, he ain't wrong. A really ugly Calosian horsey. It's gonna be 5555. I highly doubt it. Skrelp had so much potential. I love the idea that it's Poison Dragon, but I feel like they also did its stats kind of dirty. And maybe that's just because it's not a pseudo-legendary. But it deserves to be a pseudo-legendary way more than Kamo-Oh-Oh or whatever the crap his name is. Bobbert playing Minecraft. That would be interesting, Ian. A devolving Pokemon. That would really mess with people. I think Happiny and Igglybuff are dumb ideas. Igglybuff is just sad. But they're cute. Hey, Mr. Twirtles, thanks for stopping by. You have yourself a fantastic evening. Igglybuff should be in Smash. Ooh, an Axew. That's what's up. Nice little raptor Pokemon. Not really a raptor, but you know what I mean. Definitely need to get one of those evolved. I swear Diamond has different load times. Diamond does have a better legendary. You got it. Palkia's pathetic. Though, to be fair, it does get resistance against all of its weaknesses, so that's cool. Okay. I will say, I thought Pichu, Elekid, Magby, and Smoochum were okay. Cleffa and Igglybuff, I think, are the stupidest ideas ever. Like, they gave baby Pokemon to already mid Pokemon. Though, had we not gotten Pikachu, there is a possibility we could have got Gorachu, or whatever the crap it was called. But Magby, Elekid, and Smoochum were pretty... They deserved it. Like, yeah, let's give them a baby evolution. But Cleffa, it is literally just a small Clefairy. Same with Igglybuff. Just a really small Jigglypuff. Same with Happiny. Just a really small Chansey. I think the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia are extremely dumb. They got done so dirty. They had no business being that terrible looking. Also, with how Dialga and Palkia form with Arceus to create their origin form, in essence, I mean, they don't really combine, it's just an orb. I feel it is only fair to make origin form Giratina the same treatment. But yeah, Giratina has good forms on both its original and its origin form. And I think, like, its little tentacle things that it has are kind of similar to Arceus's Thousands arms. Mitzi, I think that's kind of hate speech. Going after Igglybuff because it makes you laugh. We're gonna make sure that one wasn't shiny for sure. I don't know what I did there. Because I wasn't paying attention to that one. Shiver. I knew somebody was going to say Timbers. You have 4 Igglybuff named silly things in your boxes? Feeling like it's coming soon? I hope so, easy peasy. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why Heart Gold or, you know, Pokemon Gold hasn't had a remake recently, is they don't know how to deal with Whitney changing gym types. Golden Coin is semi-happily playing in his playpen for now. We're hoping that continues for the next half hour. Because that's about when I'll have to end the stream, is at 9 p.m. my time. People evolve Budu? I see you over there, dude. He's just staring at me from his playpen. You evolved a Budu in BDSP? Who's not worth it? Whitney? Brasscoin isn't ready for the Volbeat Illumis baby Pokemon reveal in DLC. Ian, you better not be lying about that. You have no idea how stoked I'll be for a little, Firefly pre-Evo. Oh my gosh. That, like, was giving me a brain aneurysm trying to figure out what the name for that was. Also, that needs to increment up. Also, Whitney is one of the greatest gym battles in Pokemon history. Like, you can't be messing with Whitney like that. I think some of the greatest gym leader battles come from Generation 2. Well, not just Generation 2, but Sabrina, Whitney, Norman, Claire. I think technically Fantina. Those are the main ones. All those gyms are freaking awesome. And surprisingly, Mimikyu, Geodude. Geodude is a great one to use. It's either Geodude or a Graveler with an early Evo. Because you can, one, use defense curl, and with, you know, a small degree of RNG luck, you'll win almost every single time. Like, you have to be very unlucky to not win against Whitney if you can get a Geodude defense curl off. and you appropriate your leveling accordingly. Pokemon Black first gym is iconic. Yeah. Yeah, especially, I think they did that one really well. Because, I mean, unless you go out of your way to get it, I mean, you can. They give you its counterpart in the Dream Yard or whatever the crap it's called. But it's possible to at least get. I think that's cool. But yeah, that one's pretty brutal if you don't know what you're looking for. Because you don't get any Pokemon. Oh, engage the Arctic Fox. No shiny yet. I don't know how long I've left you on ignored there. I apologize. Skygams, I am probably ending in the next half hour or so. Cynthia's not so bad if you approach it knowing that you're going to need to raise an Ice-type Pokemon your entire playthrough. She's pretty reasonable after that. I still maintain that Steven Stone is the greatest champion ever. And Cynthia is the coolest champion ever. Like, don't get me wrong, Steven Stone isn't particularly difficult to beat. Like, I rocked up there with my Swampert and ruined his day, easily. But, like, I just like Steven Stone as a champion. He had the champion vibe. He was seen throughout the world actually intervening in the affairs of the world as the strongest trainer should. Oh no, Cynthia's just a really awesome champion. Like, she's strong, she's powerful. I don't know why she's not intervening with Galactic's nonsense that much, but if you play Pokemon Platinum, you get a different story painted, so... I personally don't think that you should judge a generation based on its special edition of the game, however. Special edition of the game is special. And it's, like, not the first playthrough you will ever do of the game in most cases. Like, I played through Ruby and Sapphire before Emerald was even a thing. I played through Gold and Silver before Crystal was a thing. Played through Diamond and Pearl before Platinum was a thing. Because they released, like, a year after the fact. And so, my first recollection of Cynthia was she's not as cool as everybody thinks she is. Because I played the game earlier than everybody else. Not everybody, but, you know. Most people's association with Cynthia is through Platinum, which she intervenes in the world and has more of a character arc. But the reason why I don't prefer Emerald to Sapphire is because Steven Stone is the greatest champion. In Emerald, he's not the champion, if I remember correctly. It's Wallace, which Wallace is cool, don't get me wrong. But he's not champion level cool. And I don't like that they replaced his gym with Juan. I did not like Juan at all. You got the Unite Cynthia costume and loving it? The scenes between Groudon and Kyogre were awesome, crazy. They were. Know nothing about the game, but you love the outfits? That's funny. I like the fact that you can go an entire Pokemon game without seeing a Pokemon, and then it's like the champion's ace, and you're like, what the heck is this? And then it just proceeds to wreck your day. Because in Ruby and Sapphire, there was no way to obtain a Beldum through regular gameplay. And if memory serves, in those games, you couldn't trade away eggs. I could be mistaken. So, like, you couldn't even beat the game on one, trade yourself a Beldum egg, and do a playthrough with a Beldum. But maybe I'm wrong. Spirito Melodic and Garchomp, that's funny. Oh, they're actually in sync for timing? This has to be the shiny. They never, all three are in sync. Same, Mimikyu fan. I too have been playing since Red and Blue. Kingsguard is back. Welcome back. Diamond One Emperor, welcome. Gage the Arctic Fox is redeeming Hydrate over on Twitch. My cat thinks it's dinner time. She is sadly mistaken. Darkrai the boy band. If that wasn't an NSYNC reference from the 90s, I don't know what was. I got neither of those two games, but I ended up inheriting them from my siblings. My brother and sister were given those games, and my sister never played, so I kind of swiped her copy of Red eventually. But my first Pokemon game was Blue, and my brother Rage gave it to me, because I beat the Elite Four when he could not. Best part is I couldn't read yet, so that really pissed him off. But what I had that he didn't at the time was time. See, I never got Mew through the Missing No glitch. Like, I don't even know how you do Missing No, as far as Mew is concerned. I'm off on my numbers. 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, 40, 43, 46. Like, I always went the route of you skip the kid at Cerulean Cape that talks about his dad taking him to the SS Anne. You fly to Lavender Town. You go to the underground tunnel. You save. You take a step out while it's simultaneously hitting the start button. The gambler there challenges you to a battle, but you fly away to Cerulean City. You go up to Cerulean Cape, battle the kid that talks about SS Anne. Fly back to Lavender Town, and when you re-enter the route to the left, Mew will be chilling there for you to go and catch. Eventually, when I get to do my playthrough of Red, Blue, and Yellow, I am going to showcase that glitch. Hi, mister. In Diamond, one Emperor is trying to get all starters. Best of luck there. Hopefully you're able to get them. I'm giving out the shiny versions of them on my channel for at least Kalos. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used the crap out of the missing no glitch to get 126 revives, 126 full restore, 126 master balls, 126 rare candies. Actually, that one was more like 999, but you know what I mean. Why not? Why not is quite cool. So is Wobbuffet. I have a Wobbuffet back there. I also have a bigger Wobbuffet somewhere. Oh my gosh, Mitzi, they could have been so cool. But no, we had to stick a satellite in him and turn one into a centaur. At least Giratina didn't get pony form. We just need to go and get our origin form Dialga and Palkia. And name them like Vanilla Twilight or something like that. After Giratina's intro, I no longer care. Platinum is the winner. Platinum is the one. Oh, Twilight Sparkle, that's what its name is. My Little Pony references only extend as far as I was able to listen to my friends. I am friends with 2 bronies. I don't know. I might be friends with more bronies, but they might be closet bronies or something. I don't know. Imagine having an origin Palkia being named Twilight Sparkle. Good name for Palkia. Really, though, it kind of is. Alright, we got 10 more resets in us tonight. We're gonna get her done. And it's gonna end up being 100 resets faster in the long run. A full shiny Love Ball team. That sounds interesting to get done. Palkia has no business being water type. Palkia should be psychic. Lugia should be water type. Change my mind. I don't think it's weird. Yeah, if you guys have nicknames for each other, that's great. Go for it. I think the most annoying thing about Dialga and Palkia is that why is the god of space water? I feel like the god of space should be dark at the very least. Or normal. Yeah, I mean, Psychic also makes sense because Sabrina is able to full-on create her own world and really mess Ash up with her psychic abilities and nothing more than that. So, like, I feel like a deity over space and time could totally manipulate reality to their will and create matter from nothing. Palkia using MySpace. That's funny. Yeah, easy peasy. That would make so much sense. Okay, I just want to point out the irony here. I started off the stream with the left screen at nighttime and the bottom and top screen being daytime or dusk. Now my two screens are nighttime and one screen is like early morning dawn. I guess that's true, Mimikyu fan. Dialga is solid, Palkia is liquid, Giratina is gas. However, I feel like Dialga and Palkia should switch representations because time is liquid, matter is solid. Baby has a lot to say. It does! Hello, Austin, and welcome. Twilight, we have not found the Darkrai, but we found another switch. And if I don't find it today, I'm pretty sure I'll have a fourth switch ready to go tomorrow, because I'm gonna find it. I, too, thought that was a reasonable conclusion, Ian. 3 Magnemite formed together to make a Magneton. Same thing with Diglett. And, like, there's this thing that, like, I swear was true in the original Kanto games, is if you wanted to find a Dugtrio, you had to, like, encounter 3 Digletts, and then a Dugtrio would appear. I don't know if that was just the encounter odds, but I swear, I KO 3 Diglett, Dugtrio appears. I catch 3 Diglett, Dugtrio appears. Oh, baby coin. You just need to chill out for like 5 more encounters and we'll be done. 5 more, dude. Come on, 3. Take it or leave it. I also want to know, like, where Dugtrio's 3rd head comes from, because, like, that's really weird. The most overrated Pokemon, in my opinion? Garchomp, hands down. Garchomp is the most overrated Pokemon. Okay, Twilight, I can be persuaded to that assessment as well. Garchomp or Greninja, Mewtwo and Charizard can also be thrown in there, but in their defense, Mewtwo and Charizard are some OGs, so they deserve to be rated. But yes, Garchomo, because my voice dictation constantly changes Garchomp to Garchomo. Garchomo is its name to me. Heaven forbid I finish a stream without him, so I guess I got to go get baby coin here. I agree, Twilight. Porygon is awesome in taking into account how it got its Evos. It's pretty funny. Like, theoretically... How'd that feel, dude? Porygon could have an infinite number of evolutions. They just need to make another upgrade disc. A regional version of Porygon? I don't know, I feel like Data's pretty region free. I feel Porygon should never get a past Paradox version. I think that it could get a future version, and I would be okay with that. But I would be very, very, very disappointed with the Pokemon Company if they made a past version of Porygon. I'm already upset they made past versions of the legendary trio of cats, as we should call them. The cutest Pokemon, in my opinion. I feel like... Cubfu and Teddiursa are pretty up there. Alright, this is gonna be... Porygon's past Paradox form is missing no. Okay, that would be kind of funny. This will be the last set of encounters for the stream. We had a rocky start. We got 300 encounters done. I think that's a win. I don't know how to quantify underrated Pokemon. Like, I don't think that I hold any in esteem that aren't worthy of the esteem, that aren't rated on some degree. Alright, still no shiny, so unfortunately it looks like we will be continuing this escapade tomorrow. But thank you guys for tuning in. We got 21 viewers today. That was pretty epic. Babycoin's super unhappy. Needs some attention. Need to get dinner made. Wind down for the night. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I will probably be trying to stream most of the day if possible. But I'll catch you guys then.